It is XCOM2. Hello, we're back, and today we're going to deal with neutralizing a field commander under Operation Uranus Runner in order to counter the dark event Made Whole. If you don't remember, Made Whole is a dark event that removes all weaknesses from the Chosen, which isn't what we want. Those weaknesses make them a little bit more manageable. It's not the end of the world if this dark event goes off, but it is one that I want to try and avoid. Speaking of the Chosen, I do think the Assassin is likely to show up on this mission, so we are going to bring Nacho along as the direct counter. We've got a new toy for we've got a couple of new toys for Nacho to play with actually, so we'll get to them shortly. As well, probably want to bring a marksman of some description, given that we are dealing with a field commander. As much as I'd like to bring Clav again, I actually think bringing Zari with that sergeant rank is just going to be ever so slightly more useful. If we just pop to the soldier abilities, high approach angle, lead the target, precision targeting. As well as that, it'll be great if we can get Zari to lieutenant level as well. Speaking of getting Zari to lieutenant level, okay, so he's a fair whack away from it, 13 of 24 experience there, just under his picture on the top left hand side. We'll get you there, just need to get you many kills. We've got Hookert as a engineer, bringing the flamethrower. We picked up Spacey in the last mission, who is another medic, which is lovely. Currently a corporal, sitting on 6 of 12. Similar to why I'm going to bring Zari instead of Clav, though I think Troll Pants is the better choice of medic here. Again, sergeant level, just that little bit extra. I wouldn't mind bringing a Marine, of which we've got Shandin or Overguard. Overguard currently sitting just at Squaddy, so I think Overguard could potentially do with going on another covert action or two. With that said, I'm now second guessing because going on this mission would make Shandin tired, so maybe there's a better option here. A Sapper would be handy, for which we've got Brenwyn, who we also picked up in the previous mission, or Zentrisa. I'm less sort of concerned about the fact that it would be Squaddy versus Corporal in this scenario, so I am actually going to bring Zentrisa, as the Sapper doesn't need the aim to do the work that we bring them along for. And then finally, for that all-important 6th slot, Phalanx wouldn't necessarily be a bad choice. And thus the thinking begins. Kind of feeling the Phalanx actually. Grim's currently wounded, right? Yeah, there you are, 9 days. Yeah, I think we'll bring Zed. And we can go ahead and unequip the barracks, make our upgrades available, and gear these guys up. So, starting on the left-hand side, Nacho, we can get some new weapons for. Or not, as the case may be, as we need 2 engineers for it, and we don't have engineers. I am beyond devastated. That would have been such a significant upgrade for us, and we can't have it because we don't have any engineers. Well, with a capital W, might I add. Okay, that's not the end of the world. We can put the Void Rift and Soulfire on these gauntlets that Nacho does have, which is a little something. Zari, I'm going to keep on the sniper rifle, and we can give you the speed loader for that super excellent reload. I might as well just give you the reaction shot. Actually, I've changed my mind. We've got a shotgun. We'll bring that back, thank you. Laser sight and wildcat rather than what I've just taken off the sniper rifle. This is kind of a really standard setup for the shotgun. The laser sight just gives that little bit extra crit chance at close range, and the wildcat cartridges give a bit more crit damage. And it actually makes the shotgun look kind of cool. Assault rifle, we can actually use a Exalt mag rifle for, and see the like conventional assault rifle does 4 to 6, and the Exalt mag rifle is 4 to 7. We did get the Alien Alloys integration upgrade very recently, so our shotguns are now going to be dealing 5 to 6 rather than 4 to 5, and the cannons are 4 to 7, which is actually pretty damn nice. Honestly kind of tempted to chuck the cannon on you, but given the fact that we don't have any other shotguns in the mix, and I like having at least one, if only for the stock, we'll keep that running. Shadowkeeper on Z there, just because it's a lovely little gun. Now that we've got the utility slot available on these standard armor kits, it's not showing up for Zaris for some reason. That should fix it. There we go. And the Templar armor doesn't actually get it, which is very sad. Now that we've got it though, we can actually give these guys a bump in hit points as well. So if we switch over to armor here and the nanoscale vest, 1 trooper corpse, 8 supplies, we're going to build 5 of these and just get everyone equipped with them. Maybe not Zari now that I think about it. It does mean that Troll Pants will no longer have access to a grenade, but I'm not too worried about that, truth be told. One for yourself, Sentry set, and one for Zed. That's probably the most important of all. Zentrisa are Sapper, Mag Grenade for sure, and I actually kind of feel like the Frost Bomb goes on there as well. We've also got the Gas Grenade, and I think it's only fitting that Huckett gets that as the engineer. And finally, we don't have a medkit available. Oh, what am I saying? Of course we do. It's right there on Troll Pants. Disregard everything I just said in the last 5 seconds. Kind of keen on dropping this grenade, but then I'm looking at the hit points that Nacho has, and he's already on 9. She, I should say, is already on 9. So we're all right there. If we got any further upgrades that we can chuck on here, the reflex sight, there's no reason not to. We could chuck the... that's tempting. I think this is probably worth the foregrip. Yeah, reaction shots from Troll Pants. And for Zentrisas, we'll go for the reflex sight and the Wildcats. Unfortunately, it doesn't show up on the Exalt rifles. But we're looking pretty good. All said, like, Alien Alloys and then the Exalt weapons are a nice little boost to the capabilities of everyone on the squad. So, let's go neutralize us a field commander. Still am yet to customize the Sky Ranger, but it is something I am keeping in mind and will get around to before too long. I might even do it today if I'm feeling particularly cute, or I might delete it later. Most of the missions that we've done in this campaign so far have all been in the northeast reaches of Canada, and we're back there again today, this time on the outskirts of Labrador. It's primarily because we started in the eastern US, but it's just kind of weird to me that Canada's been featuring so heavily when, you know, the eastern US is a significantly large landmass. But I suppose during the invasion, like the sort of mainland eastern US would have probably been hit quite significantly, due to all of the bits and things that exist there. XCOM lore, baby. Alright, we are on the map edge. Okay, so we're going in this direction then. Sweet. Can we find a nest for our good friend Zari? Not really. These train carriages are awful. So I think we are just gonna pop him up here just to get a quick eye.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
Well, that didn't take very long at all. I don't want to keep you up here because if they move towards us, you're, as they say in the West, a sitting duck. But it means that you're basically out of action for at least another turn, which is unfortunate, but that's the nature of the beast.
Closing on target position now.
Does mean that we can actually get the rest of the team in position and hopefully take care of this Scion, and I completely missed what the other one was, a trooper, on the next turn. Troll Pants, we don't want you that far forward. Nacho, however, we do, although I could have sworn that that was visible. I don't trust it. I don't trust it one bit. Let's get Troll Pants just with Hook up for now. Zentrisa. I don't want to use grenades on two enemies if I can at all help it.
Copy that.
Fortunately, Nacho hasn't got the reach just to reach that corner. Where's going to be best for you in order to give you access to what you need? I really don't trust that. Yeah, I can't risk that. I think, though... Oh, you know what?
It's far, but I can reach it.
Let's just use the train car, huh? If I was a betting man, I would have put money on them going in that direction. I knew they were going to do that. You've still got a clean shot, to be honest. And if we got rid of that trooper, it means the Scion isn't going to resurrect it into something far worse. We don't have any armor shred without using grenades, though. But I actually think, as far as an opening shot goes, that's a pretty solid go. Nacho, do you have reach? Well, yeah, you've got plenty. So yeah, I think we open up proceedings with a warm welcome from your friendly neighborhood Zari. 7 damage. That's the alien alloys getting the work in there. And this should be a pretty swift cleanup on condition Nacho is still in range, which he should be, yeah. Although I'm kind of hoping that it didn't work out the way I was hoping, because nothing ever does. Alright, you can bring back rounds. Okay, can you maybe get the flank on this and just tidy up for us? Yeah, you can. Okay, we don't know where our field commander is yet, but now that we're revealed, it's likely going to give us a clue. So let's just move up a little bit, not too much. We don't want to be
Moving to designated position.
in fact, this will work.
We're picking up an inbound advent transport. The aliens are going to
And
distract the general from
we were expecting you to show up,
that ship.
Gurher Naylor. You ever play Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah, that's the noise that banjo makes. Immunicrits. She sees all. 3+ attacks bewilders her, and Nacho deals big damage. No problem.
We just picked up the chosen assassin's energy signature. She's moving on the squad.
And we are close to where we can expect the target to be. The field commander is going to try and get to this location and is going to go in 7 turns time. So I think circumstances being such as they are, we can move Hooker up and not activate anything interesting. Zentrusa, you've got the mag grenade launch. So if we do see anything, that's going to be what we need to use here. Okay, nada again. Interesting. In which case, where do we want Nacho to be? Actually, let's just play this safe then, seeing as we've been afforded the opportunity. Something was going to activate there. We can bring Zari up here, get him into a little bit of cover, and brace. That should give us a little bit more vision, actually. So let's get that done now. Aha! And there's our target. And there's our activation as well. Perfect. Well, potential activation. It's gonna definitely activate if anything's closer that we still can't see. Let's bring Troll Pants just round and hopefully not do what I just said was going to happen. Okay, grand. And last but not least, Zed. We can get you with Troll Pants. Please don't activate anything. Lovely risky moves. Oh, she's right on top of us. That's not good.
I transcend your understanding of death. The chosen is in position.
And the reason it's not good is because Harbor Wave is coming out and everyone's in a lovely line. Ho ho ho! Yikes. Well, fortunately, we put Nacho where we did. Yikes. That's a powerful opening move there from Gurher. She heard us making fun of her name. We have to have Hooker out of cover now. Unless we drop the brace from Zari, which might be the more sensible decision, honestly, than having Hooker out of cover. You do have a decent shot there as well. I was kind of hoping to use Zari's grenade, truth be told, but we're not gonna chew through 18 HP. So yeah, interrupt the brace and get rescuing. Although now I look at this situation is not good at all, because she could well cap Zed or Troll Pants here, and there's not really much we can do about it. And we've got awful shots. Can we do anything? Could she potentially suffer from insanity? has a chance to suffer insanity. I think in order to, because like what might happen here is Trollpants or Zed could be captured. At the worst, one of them would be captured. At the best, one of them's going to give up some knowledge. So I guess we try the insanity. So if we can get this, if she goes insane, does that then save them? And do we have any other options? I don't want to burn that if we don't have to, but I don't think we've got any other options. We can't use the frost bomb because Zentresa's disoriented. Hooker can do nothing. It's got to be the insanity. Okay, that's all we've got. Make it happen, I guess. Can we make it happen? Yes. Okay, she didn't go insane. Not brilliant. Good shot from Hooker. Maybe the correct decision would have been to take these shots and see if we can just kill her. Because I'm going to be so annoyed if Zentresa lands this. Bewildered isn't going to stop her from moving. And we've got Zentresa right out in the open now with these two guys in the mix. Yep, there she goes. See you later, Troll Pants. Oh dear.
We lost one of our soldiers to the Chosen, Commander. We'll need to work with the Resistance if we're going to mount a rescue.
Thanks for reminding me there, Central. We will have to put some effort into rescuing Troll Pants. But rescue Troll Pants we will. Right. That's not gone brilliantly. But I suppose I came into this mission with an air of overconfidence when I shouldn't have. And I genuinely didn't expect her to reach us that quickly and be able to get that harbour wave off. It sucks, but that's XCOM, right? We still have things to deal with. So let's get to work. Viper's probably the biggest concern, although there is that Pathfinder that's going to look for a flank, but we can deal with the Viper. The problem is, will a melee attack from Nacho activate this pack? Because I don't want that to happen. Zari, you're not going to get any shots from back here, annoyingly. We could holo target, but what I'm kind of thinking is, if we can get Zentresa a shot on the Viper, and we can get Hooker a shot on the Viper, then we don't use Nacho, because they've both got shotguns. Oh wait, who am I kidding? This is not a shotgun. This is an Exalt mag rifle. Okay, that plan's out the window. It's a reasonable chance from here for Hooker to hit the flank, though.
Sure thing.
I think that's what we go for. Okay, I say a reasonable chance. It's a coin flip. But a coin flip we'll take. Nice one. Okay.
Only the best. On reserves.
That's good.
Going. I've got eyes on an advent.
That's not. That's exactly what we didn't want to happen. This mission's gone so pear-shaped. Alright, well. Can Nacho land for 6? And can we expect any more enemies to appear if I was to take this shot? I think the answer to those questions is no and yes. That said, we've got a reasonable shot on that guy. The hunter's not a friendly target either, though. What's the bigger threat? We can deal with the hunter next turn, whereas if that Pathfinder runs in and gets a flank, then someone's going to get a hurting. Take the shot. Ow.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
And then Teresa, you're doing nothing this turn. So you're disoriented. Chances are, if Nacho doesn't get the kill on this Pathfinder, it's Nacho that's going to take the damage. Which I don't mind as much because of Soulbind there. Rend attacks that damage but don't kill something, have a 50% chance to transfer energy. More importantly, rend attacks that kill regenerate 1 HP. This doesn't do too much damage. Unless it crits, of course. Which is what it'll be going for. But I think we take this. Worst case scenario here is that we activate more, but everyone's in a reasonable position of cover and Nacho can get out. Okay, yeah, just commit. Gets the kill, which is great news. And we didn't activate anything else, so that went about as well as we possibly could have hoped. And we can get him into this high cover and grab an Illyrium core. I think you just hunkered down, Teresa. Reinforcements we can deal with. Overwatch from that we can deal with. Zari not getting hit we can deal with. Right. Can you land this shot? I'm getting flashbacks. I'm sure this situation happened and we lost Lianlu. Okay. Now, if I want anyone to run this Overwatch, it's Grim. Zed, not Grim. We had Grim last time. And I think we do run this Overwatch because Nacho's got a... That's a scary proposition. This is... I'm a bit more enthusiastic about. Yeah, Grim takes this Overwatch. I keep saying Grim. This is Zed. Zed begins with a Z. Grim does not. So how do we want... Although... That would also be quite friendly. In fact, that works a lot better than the getting Grim into a suboptimal position. Because that frees up... Although Zentresa's got... Maybe we mag grenade the general. Do I want to use the mag grenade? Oh, decision time, huh? We can move Nacho in a position to not activate another pack and get the vault on the hunter. Theoretically, anyway. Yeah, we can. We know that's safe. Getting rid of that Overwatch means that we can move Hookert up. Although realistically, we'd probably want to move Hooks here. That leaves then Teresa, who... What are we going to do with Zentrisa in that scenario? Probably here to get ready for this reinforcement drop. Okay, yeah, we're going to commit to this grenade then.
Bombs away.
I don't know if that vault's the right decision. Maybe we just finished. Yeah, the vault's not the right decision because we've got Hooker right here. Can we get a shot on that guy with Hooker though is the question. We can. Okay. That's good. Climb the train car, then drop down. Get rid of that.
That's right.
Because now
Out of ammo here.
I'm inclined to just go for the shot. Or do we move you up? Here's probably the safer position. It's got 11 hit points. That would be an extreme commitment. But it could pay off. That's not what I'm looking for. 4 to 5. Drops it to 6. 5 to 6. We're more like... We've got a higher chance of... Well, I don't know, because the mag's the guaranteed damage, isn't it? Maybe we see what kind of damage Nacho pulls out. Yeah.
I strike for my people.
Okay, it's on 6.
My resolve
And it has return fire. Not the worst thing that could happen. Zentrisa could theoretically finish the general here. The question is, do we move up for a better shot?
All right, I'll go.
We do. It's not that much better though, is it? Jesus, wow. I regret that move. Why is that such a naff shot? 69 aim, 3 range. I must have put really naff That's not worth committing to, and you can't kill it with the mag grenades. That's just not worth the commitment. Yeah, come back.
I hope it's worth it.
And we'll bring... such a waste of a turn with Centrisa, but like I was expecting much better odds than what we got. We'll bring Nacho back entirely as well. At least we've got the general forced into cover now. Purifier and a trooper's not too bad either. Well, I say forced into cover, he's going for the flank instead. He's in fact... wow, okay. They're getting styled on this mission. Yikes, man. Alright, you know what? Let's punish that commitment.
A focused strike of power. I'm under fire.
I keep forgetting about the return fire. I'm really good at XCOM. Not sure where those two ran off to. It was a trooper and a purifier. We've got no good shots here, have we? 68 is probably the best we're going to get. Hooker can't do everything that we need them to do, which is to say they can't reload and then move into a position to land the kill. Take the shot, Zed. Thank you. See, I remembered it was Zed and not Grim, and he was like, oh, go on then, I'll do the thing that I need to do.
We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
Yeah, we've still got those reinforcements to deal with.
Locked and loaded.
I'm ready.
But that's fine. I think we just hunker down here.
Holding.
Maintaining position.
Holding position.
I've got eyes on an admin position.
They landed and then didn't activate. That's interesting.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
Hit through the hunker down.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Alright. I guess we go for the highest shot, because although then what kind of shots are we looking at from you guys? We can't. We could just blow the cover, you know. Let's just blow the cover.
Firing rocket.
I want to try and grab that loot as well. Well, the rocket didn't go exactly according to plan because nothing in this mission has. We did blow the cover at least. I don't want to risk an explosion, truth be told. So I guess Zari takes this shot. Why couldn't we have had the non-exploding purifier on the last mission? And Teresa, can you make some magic happen here? Yes. I was thinking to myself, we could have grenaded, but don't worry about it.
And will likely give up more intel on our operations. We should check with the resistance for opportunities to mount a rescue mission.
This is a crying shame, but as Central's just said there in the corner, we will be able to potentially mount a rescue mission to get Trollpants back. And that is something that we're going to have to keep an eye out for. Wow. That definitely could have gone better. Let's take a look at the stats. Only one kill for Nacho, but still manages the MVP. Mainly probably because of the sheer amount of damage that Nacho puts out. It's a shame we weren't able to get the Gauntlet upgrade. That probably would have made the difference I like to believe it would have made the difference. It had nothing to do whatsoever with the decisions I made. Good show all around from Zari. Didn't really get much chance to set up, but proved that we don't necessarily need to in order for him to do the work. I'll get back in the mix with the best possible photograph. 3 kills as well. Wow. See you soon, Troll Pants. We'll get you back. That's an amazing photo. Look at this. We need to get this guy back because we've just lost around about 30% of our total style. And what are we if not stylish? Yeah, not a bad, kid. You got that kill at the end, which is the main thing. And actually, 2 for 2 on your shots is pretty nice as well. And, not Grim. Zed, not Grim. Must remember that. Should never confuse your phalanxes.
Advent officials confirmed reports today of an attack on a
All said and done.
criminal organization known as XCOM.
The mission we had with the Viper Ruler is the one that, like, of the last 3 missions, if you said to me, one's going to have the Viper Ruler, one's going to be a 4-man infiltration with no boss whatsoever, and one's going to be a Chosen, the one that I think I'd say would go really badly is the one with the Viper Ruler. But that one went really well, and it's actually been the infiltration with no boss whatsoever that we failed. Fortunately, we didn't lose any soldiers. And then that one, wherein Trollpants got themselves captured. Trollpants has been one of our like best members of the team as well. They got 4 missions and 17 kills. I think that's probably a few lost, but that's even so, man. At least not Grim got a promotion. And this is a kind of a tough promotion to choose from. I'm less enthusiastic about Opportunist because I'm not really relying on the Phalanx as a flanker. Maybe I should be. Lightning Hands I like because it's a free shot. And Shield Wall triggers a tremor that reduces mobility of foes in the vicinity, has a chance to stun if they've learned Shield Trauma, which I'm going to assume is a further up the tree ability that we do not yet have access to. I think for now, an extra action in Lightning Hands, like, you can't go wrong with an extra action. Lightweight frame's nice. PCS Perception for an extra 6 aim is super nice, and yet another Illyrium Core. At least we were able to counter Made Whole. That's something. And Gerher has Troll Pants. I love how it rubs it in your face like 3 or 4 times.
The resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier.
We now need to keep an eye out on Covert Ops for an opportunity to get him back. And we will prioritize getting him back if it comes up. 6 days on the Skulljack. Short of something unexpected happening, that's 6 days until the Black Site mission. We've got the mech breakdown coming in, which is nice, and a promotion coming in as well, which is nice. Sabotage, what's that? Oh, Avatar Project Progress, the tongue twister. Alright, let's go make contact then, because we do need to make contact before the Black Site becomes available. And let's see if anything happens. That's Arc Enemy and Giga with a promotion for Arc Enemy, so we can go and take a quick gander at that. It's another Phalanx promotion. And chances are this is going to be a Lightning Hands promotion as well. Don't need to sort of stand on ceremony with that one. Quick peek at the Covert Ops Yeah, it's the same list that we've seen probably about 60 times now, because I seem to check it every 5 minutes. Advent mech breakdown then.
Advent has legions of these
That's
mechanized
unlocked
units
some
out there
additional
helping
bits
take
for
down
us.
the
Advanced
beasts.
rocket launcher.
As far as I can tell, they're fully automated.
Kinetic
and
strike
armed
module.
to
We'll have a use for that soon, I hope. That looks kind of cool, actually. I like the design of it. Plated bits. Gremlin Mark II. That's a big upgrade for our technicians. Blue Screen Protocol is a massive upgrade. This will enable us a grenade that can disable mechs. And plated armor inspired, huh? Ooh. 7 days for plated armor. Isn't a bad get, you know. Isn't a bad get at all. Yeah, I think we'd kind of be silly not to take that inspiration. So the inspiration shall be taken. Back to spinning the clock. And that's the covert action to reduce the avatar. Project. Process. I can't say those words, so I'm just going to give up on it. Promotion for our keeper, so let's take a gander at that. That's the Goonstone. We haven't got any covert actions on the go at the minute. And I'm kind of wondering... This one mightn't be too bad, actually. I'm more looking at the extra mobility there. We can always use more mobility. Soldier cohesion or corpses. You know what? Let's put this one together. And yeah, we can run 3 soldiers to negate the capture. Moderate ambush is a bit of a concern. What's the force level? 4? Okay. Let's go. So, extra point of mobility. Who would be a good get for that? Phalanx could find a use for it. I bet anyone could. It's less about who could find a use for it, because everyone could, and more, what do I want to find a use for it. I'm actually kind of inclined to go with the Phalanx. Poor Arc Enemy is just forever on covert ops. But we could send Arc Enemy, Overguard, and Kerwin, or Clav, or Giga, or even Zentrisa. Yeah, I think we'll, in fact, what's... Extra mobility on a Sapper wouldn't necessarily be too bad. Would mean that we could, although... Let's just get rid of all the upgrades for a moment. Oh, this is difficult, huh? You already got all of the mobility, which is actually nuts. Wow. How did 15? So you could run a cannon with still have 13? That's crazy. Okay, good job, Athos. Do I only one with 11? Zari, but that's a marksman, so it's to be expected. Shandin actually is who's going to get it. Yeah, Shandin could do with it for real. We'll give you the assault rifle rather than the mag. And then we will send... take Zentrisa and probably a second squaddy here. Is there anyone in particular that's close to that level up? You just ranked up. Not so much. Well, Clav's probably the closest. I'm concerned about the ambush. We sent Clav. We probably want to go with Vector over the sniper. But I think... How many mags have we got? Just the one. We'll equip them with the nanoscales just in case they do get ambushed. It's only minor risk, but nevertheless I'm concerned about it. And we'll get you guys sent off to get Shandon that extra point of mobility that he could genuinely use. And to be honest, nah, we'll not. We will. They're cheap. That will make a pretty good scout if they do get ambushed. So, yeah, let's go. Zentrisa, Clav, and Shandon, you're off to scavenge for some alien loot. See you in a week.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
And we should see contact made now. Yeah, there it is. XCOM is here. It's a cornerstone of any resistance meeting other members of itself is the enthusiastic nod on arrival. So a few extra supplies is nice. Skulljacks in 19 hours. We've got plenty of people available.
We should make sure our troops are ready for a tough fight before we send them out there. I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
I think we can afford the Black Site mission. Historically, I wait for mag weapons. I think I mentioned this, but yeah,
Avenger plotting new course.
I think we're going to go for the Black Sites. Because the Skulljack's about to finish, as is a power relay. It's super useful. View that. Right, quick. Yes, thank you. 3 days for that, which is nice. Now that that power relay is done, we can build the GTS, which is Guerrilla Tactics School. 14 days, that's not so bad. I'm just kind of like looking ahead a little bit. I'm thinking, where is the workshop going to go? And at the moment, this is going to need some reorganizing. But that's not really the end of the world. So, Guerrilla Tactics School goes there. Power relay gets an upgrade. And then we can't upgrade the crew size because we need Elerium crystals. Well, we'll get some Elerium crystals. Supply drops in 10 days. So, do we want the intel? Yeah, I think we just carry on with the intel, actually. Skulljack next. We get a Skulljack for free, which is nice. Skull mining unlocks, which is another Proving Ground project. Switching over to the Proving Grounds. Let's get something else started. And I think there's Blue Screen Protocol, which unlocks a lot of cool stuff. The one thing in particular I'm really keen on there is the Blue Screen rounds. Just because they're such a big help as Advent starts throwing more and more robots at us. I'd really like to get experimental ammo or an experimental grenade up and running. However, I think the best bang for our buck right now is going to be mechanized warfare.
Right away, Commander.
So
I'll send
10
word
days
when the
time,
project is complete.
that'll complete, which is nice. We'll have some new toy to play with. Nothing else has happened, so I think it's going to be the black site next time, which should be an interesting run. I suppose the only question would be, what would the squad look like? We are going to want to bring Nacho on it because the Chosen's probably going to show up. So we're going to wait 16 hours irrespective of that. But yeah, we'll put some serious consideration into hitting the black site next time. So I shall see you then. Thanks very much. Ciao for now.